And just before we go any further, I want to speak with you about how I'm recording this podcast. I'm using something called Anchor by Spotify. And if you haven't heard about it, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's got everything you need in one place. So it has all the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, like I am. And when you're hosting, you can also distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. So really, it's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, which I love, it's totally free. So if you're looking to create a podcast similar to this, and I would wholly encourage everybody to give that a go, because you can generate some great passive income by doing that and help spread a lot of information to help other people. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I'm wishing you all the best of luck.
Hello and welcome to another podcast. It is Coach Mark Manila here from ESL, businessenglishexperts.com and initial-impact.com. Both of my sites and myself are here to help you get the best chance in your life possible, whether it be improving your English as a second or native language. Perhaps you need to present more confidently when entertaining people or creating webinars or doing podcasts like this. Whichever and whatever it is, I can absolutely help you sound exceptionally better than you currently are. Also, maybe you're just looking to improve your interview skills, get yourself a different career, go overseas, immigrate. I run an immigration masterclass, and if that sounds like you, if you're needing help to decide which way you go next, I can assist you. Whatever and however I can help you, do get in touch with me. All the links are down below in the show notes. Please sign up to my newsletter, because that's how you're going to get all my latest alerts and tips and techniques, even links to some podcasts that you won't find hosted on here. Also, I would like to say to you, please spread the word. If you find this podcast helpful and you know of others in a similar situation, spread the word. Let them know I exist, okay? Because the more we can share this information together, the better we can help all of us improve our lives. And I really do want to reach as far around the globe as I possibly can. Now, today I want to speak more about my Arabic speakers. You are just absolutely loving what I'm doing, it seems. So I'm getting lots of questions, and more kind of guidance is required, it seems, about how you can improve your pronunciation. Now, do you find that people can't understand you when you're speaking? This can happen to anybody, to be honest with you, even a native speaker, but it does happen frequently, obviously, if you're speaking English as a second language, because accents can get in the way. But it's sometimes more than just the accent. It is down to the pronunciation of actually how you are stressing the words. Now, let's just go over a few things again, all right? Let's talk about, in this case, Arabic accents. But don't run away. If you're not from the Arab-speaking world, this will still apply to you. There will be lots here that you can take away about your accent and how it affects. And don't worry, I'm going to be doing podcasts for lots of other nationalities too, with your specific issues. I'm going to go through Chinese accents, French accents, Korean accents, Russian accents. I'll even touch on some Japanese accents as well, maybe the Spanish if I get time. And we will just go from there. If I haven't mentioned your accent here on the list and you'd like me to do yours, do message me. Telegram is your best way. Or drop me an email at hello@initial-impact.com. So Arabic accents, what can we tell you about it? Well, if Arabic is your native language, you will be using the Arabic sound system. I bet you anything when you speak English. There are some important differences here between English and Arabic. So in Arabic, okay, and English, when you look at it, there are many more vowels in English than in Arabic, and the ones that aren't in Arabic are often used in stressed syllables of English. So if you know and use them, then it makes it much easier for anybody listening to you to understand you, okay? If you consider this, that also English uses a much wider pitch than Arabic. So if you're listening to this, and even as I said, you're not an Arabic speaking person, sign up for my newsletter, because I'm about to release very soon an app that is going to blow you all away. And I mean that, okay? Because this app will help you with all of these issues: pronunciation, modulation, inflection, how your speech pattern goes. And it will train you, yep, literally, if you use it as I recommend, in the way that I recommend, it will train you to improve your pronunciation and your sound, your intonation, your modulation, your pitch, your effect, your word stress, okay, in about 2 to 4 weeks. So in 2 to 4 weeks of consistent use of this app, once it's launched, you will sound like you are following more of a native English speaker modulation, intonation, inflection, and everything else, word stress pattern. Yeah. Now, I've got students who I've been working with who for years have been trying to sort this out, and they're annoyed, particularly if you're from the Arabic speaking countries or you are from, say, Turkey or China, okay? Your speech patterns are very different and it's affecting you, okay, when you're trying to speak English. But this system takes all of the pain out of it and actually makes it rather fun because it is gamified, which means that you actually use the app and it is like a game as well. So it's very interactive, highly interactive, and you're only going to find out about this if you sign up to my newsletter. So get your name down on this. Totally free to sign up from me. Okay. So it uses a much wider pitch, English, and it's this, in addition to the stresses as well, to differentiate the meanings of the two words. And that can seem identical to Arabic ears. Okay. So when we look at it, you may not have learned much about this if you studied English as your foreign language. Some of these differences won't have a great impact, and some may give you what we say a little bit of an exotic accent, all right? But others of these can really, interfere with your ability to communicate, and that's what we're looking at here. So often you might get people saying to you, I have many Arabic speakers, and we do group sessions at times, and sometimes other members of the group just say, look, respectfully, I just can't understand you. I don't think I got everything that you said, or you're speaking too fast. So without any alteration of duration in the English syllable stress, it will be hard to follow. Okay. So if you're an Arabic speaker, the first thing you need to do is look at changing the duration in the English syllable stress. Okay. Understand this, that Arabic, when it's spoken, uses a much higher level of energy and volume than English as well. So this can also cause you to sound inadvertently rather aggressive or harsh. So this is also something to bear in mind, that, you may have received feedback from your work colleagues or presentations that the direction of your presentation or your speech is rather confusing because everything sounds to a native English speaker or other speakers of English as a second language rather confused. And because of this difference here, okay, with the speed at which you speak, okay, the English syllable stress, and also this higher energy and volume that you're using. So these are the three areas I'd like you to focus upon. Think about what I'm saying to you here and try and listen to yourself back. And if you don't know how to do that, record yourself and work that out. Get a 30-minute session with me and I will pinpoint it with you in a session and send you away with some ideas as to how you can carry on practicing on your own to improve this, okay? But as I say, sign up for my newsletter, and when my app goes live, my goodness, you will have a super weapon in your hands. So you may have had a lot of receiving problems from listeners that just can't understand the message you're sending to them. Also, and the other thing is that English uses that intonation and pitch to help listeners understand the organization and direction of the message. Remember what we said in previous podcasts, an inflection up is a question. Like, I'm sure you don't need to do that, do you? Right? Okay? And you see it go up, right? Okay? Right? But if it went right, okay, it's like a fact, right? So we use this a lot. We absolutely use the sound and the inflection, where we are going, to determine where our direction of our message is. Is it a question? Is it a statement? Okay. Also, the intonation and sentence stress carry different layers of meaning and information about the speaker and their attitude, right? That are not actually in the words themselves. So you may be actually sending the wrong signals. You don't mean to, or no signals at all. And this is probably actually more damaging than people getting vocab wrong. To be honest with you, it really is. Many of my students, when you first come to them, you're so concerned about using the wrong vocab or grammar. And I say, actually, be more concerned about your confidence and your pronunciation and your intonation and modulation. That is crucial because you can understand lots of vocab, but if your stress is wrong, okay, if you're speaking too quickly, if you're not pausing and pacing correctly, this will confuse people and send wrong signals, which still results in an ineffective communication style. And you might be a grade A student for your vocab. So you really have to work on this, people, okay? And I can help you do it, okay? Remember, everybody's different. So one person's problem might not be yours. And of course, Arabic dialects, are different. Okay, there's different points in it that interfere with English. And honestly and truly, the best way for you to diagnose your current pronunciation habits and then work out your goals and determine what we're going to do to target these areas is to have a 30-minute session with me. Let's create a plan that guides your accent reduction practice and leads you to sounding much better and clearer in English. Okay, so I would, like I say, I cannot recommend that enough. And obviously make sure that you sign up to my newsletter, because if you want to try this app when it becomes live, I think you'll find that that just blows the whole roof off how you're sounding. Now, let's go a little bit further. I want to also share a bit of information that can help you in the meantime. There was a fantastic study that it was carried out looking at how pronunciation among Arabic students could be improved using minimal pairs. Now, many of you will probably know of minimal pairs, okay? But basically, minimal pairs are sets of words, okay, which have usually, they sound very similar, okay? There's just usually one character difference between the two words, and this makes things slightly confusing, shall we say, for some speakers, because of course we are switching around quite a lot. So let's talk about these minimal pairs and discuss how we can use them. Now, in many cases, for example, in Arabic, the F and the V sounds do get mixed up, as I've said before in a previous one. So try practicing with these minimal pairs lists, all right? And what I would like you to do, the actual report and the study that was carried out shows that by doing these, it significantly improved, okay, your abilities to sound better and to be clearer, all right? Now, bear in mind that this study was done in a very formalized way, okay? And it's important that you try to follow a similar pattern for your learning. As all of you know, I say give me 10, not give me 5, give me 10. 10 minutes every day. So what I recommend here is you do your 10-minute madness a day with these, okay? If you're an Arabic speaker and you want to really improve and push that pronunciation, okay, then what I would like to say is that this, if you do it in the right way, will improve your pronunciation. By the way, this also works for students from Vietnam as well. Okay, and I'm going to speak about that in another podcast shortly as well. So you're going to get some help and assistance from me there if you're from Vietnam too, and also Japanese students as well, right? Okay, so when we look at it, the minimal pairs that we used in this particular study, all right, let's do these together, okay? So what I would like you to do is each day for 10 minutes, I would like you to practice these minimal pairs, okay? Are you ready? Okay, so make this an active listening lesson. So I want you to go firstly, pace and bass. So the put sound and the but sound, because we have problems with this, the put for Papa, the but for Bravo. Pace, bass, pace, bass, pace, bass, pace, bass. I want you to literally do that, okay? Many repetitions until you feel confident that you are going to put and a but. And remember in a previous podcast, I said if you hold a piece of paper in front of your mouth while you're doing this, if you're saying a puh sound, that paper should blow away from your mouth. If you're going a but sound, it won't move as much, if at all, right? Or if you don't have a piece of paper, use your hand. You can feel your breath on your hand. Puh, you should definitely feel or see that paper move or the breath, okay, on your hand. A but sound, it should be not as pronounced, a feeling of breath on your hand, and the paper should hardly move, okay? So I want you to really work on that pace, bass, pace, bass, pace, bass. Then I want you to move to another set here. I want rapid and rabid, okay? So like a rabid dog and a rapid heartbeat, right? Rapid, rabid, rapid, rabid, rapid, rabid, okay? It's hard, right? Even hard for me. It's harder for you possibly. So rapid, rabid, rapid, rabid. So get the put and the but sound in the right way here. Rapid, rabid. Okay, rapid, 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 rapid. So you want to do that. And when you can do this at a certain pace, try to speed it up. Again, hold the piece of paper in front of your mouth. If you're saying rapid, the paper should move. But if you're trying to say rapid and you've got rabid coming out of the paper, won't move. So make sure you're getting the right way round. The next set, okay, cap, cab, cap, cab. So cap on your head, put a cap on your head or a cap on top of a bottle. That's what we say. Okay, cab, call a taxi, a cab, right? Cap, cab, cap, cab, cap, cab. And again, I want you to do that with a piece of paper or a hand in front of the mouth. Notice if it is moving when it should or not. Okay, and get it in the right order, please. This will really, really help you with the put and the but sounds, okay? The next that I want to give you are the V and the F sounds, the V and the F sound, okay? So we've got veil, fail, veil, fail, veil, fail. Now remember what we said with that one. If you hold your hand against your throat here, okay, while you're saying this, you should notice a difference in vibration in your hand, okay? So veil, fail, veil, fail. There should be more of a vibration with the V sound than the F sound, okay? It really depends how you pronounce things, but veil, fail, veil, fail, okay? And then the next set, rival, rifle. So rival is like a competitor, right? Okay, and a rifle, obviously, sadly, yeah, used in war. Okay, rival, rifle, rival, rifle, rival, rifle. Okay, all right. And just going back to the V and the veil. Okay, veil clearly what goes over your face. Okay, sometimes used obviously in weddings as well. Fail clearly to fail, to not succeed. Okay. The last one on the V and the F sound, I want to give you 5, literally, give me 5 and Fife. Right, Fife. Fife is a place in Scotland, okay? So 5, Fife, 5, Fife, 5, Fife, 5, Fife. And again, use your hand against your throat for these ones, because if you're saying the V sound correctly in the right way, in the right word, you should feel it vibrating under your hand, okay? So these are really going to be helpful for you. Now, the next set, that is also commonly a problem, okay, are the N and the N sound, okay? So let me give you an example. So hand and hanged, hand and hanged, okay? So you can hear hanged. We don't say hanged, okay? We go hanged, hanged, like hanging a person, okay? It was hanged off the door, okay? I put the clothes on the hanger, okay? They were hanged up. The clothes were hanged up, okay? So hand me the clothes, I put them on the hanger, then the clothes were hanged up, okay? So hand and hanged, okay? Hang, that sound is a hard one, okay? So hand, hanged, okay? Do many repetitions of that. Then I want you to go to bang, ban. Now, bang, ban. Very tricky, that one, okay? Bang as in banging a hammer, or banging a pot, or banging the table, okay? Bang, right? Okay, or there's an explosion, there's a loud bang, okay? And ban, as in, you know, there's a driving ban, okay? There's a ban on people going outside, right? There's a ban. So you are stopped, prohibited to ban somebody. So bang and ban. Bang, ban. You can hear it, bang, gig, and ban. Okay, so really want you to work on those and focus on those two. That one is much harder. The next set here, okay, we've got the sh sounds here, the ch and the sh sounds, okay? So chair and share. Chair, harder, right? Chair and share. But we often hear people like chair, sit in the chair, and we will share a cup of coffee, right? But we often hear people from Arabic-speaking countries also saying to share a cup of coffee. To chair a cup of coffee? No, you don't share it, you share it. So the sh. So to do the sh sound, and it is hard on the podcast, it's better to have a session with me, and I can show you this in person, is to use your mouth and the sh. I want you to put your mouth together slightly, okay? And the tongue should kind of be towards the lower part of your mouth, kind of more relaxed. And you're just blowing air through your teeth. You need to have parted lips, okay? Chair is slightly different, okay? Chair, your tongue is definitely involved in this, okay? So chair and share, chair and share, chair and share, chair and share. Then go to watcher and washer. So a watcher would be somebody watching some sports, maybe. You would call them a spectator, actually, okay? But there was somebody watching. We called them the watcher, okay? And a washer is what you put your clothes in to do your laundry, okay? So watcher, washer, watcher, washer, watcher isn't ch, washer, watcher, washer, watcher, washer, okay? But if I say washer, washer, okay, they sound the same. They're not. Watcher, washer, watcher, washer. Okay, so I really wanted to practice those as well. The last one in these sets, match, okay, and mash. Match, mash. So match, a football match, okay, or matching somebody on a dating app or something, okay, or a good match for your business, all right. And then we've got mash. To mash something is like to really mix something up. Potato, we often do in Britain, okay, mashed potato, we smash it all up with butter and cream and salt and pepper and anything else you like in there, okay, make it like creamy mashed potato, right? So if we mash something up, it means we've kind of mixed it up. A mash up in like event management, for example, if we do a mashup, okay, of a song, it means we take lots of familiar songs, okay, and put them all together, we mash them all up together. Okay? A bit of a mix, a bit of a hodgepodge. That's a nice one for you, hodgepodge, okay. All right, so match, mash, match, mash, match, mash. All right, you've got that. The last sets I'm going to give you to really help you, okay, are these ones. So vision and vegan. So it's a jin and yin sounds, okay? So vision, vegan, vision, vegan, vision, vegan. Clearly, vision is to be able to see. A vegan is somebody who doesn't eat any animal products whatsoever, not even butter, milk, no dairy products at all, as well as no meat as well. Okay, so vision, vegan, 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 vision, vegan. So it's not vision. Okay, that's the other thing that many Arabic speakers are doing, vision. Okay, so we just get vision, vision, vegan, and the very final sound, prestige, judge. Okay, different, right? Prestige, judge. So prestige means kind of like premier, like elite. Okay, you've got prestige, highly thought about, right? A judge, well, somebody is a judge, as in a court case, or we have a judge as in like maybe judging a competition. Okay, they are deciding who the ultimate winner is, or you might judge somebody to use your own thoughts to make your own decision about somebody, to judge somebody's behavior. All right, so prestige, judge. Prestige, judge, prestige, judge, prestige, judge. Okay, so I really want you to work on their sounds. Now, if you can, try to do this with a partner if you absolutely can. Work together with somebody. If you can't, you can obviously work with me. If you can't do that, record yourself, right? And then literally, and I mean this, listen to yourself back. Okay, so I'm just going to give you the final part of this exercise for you, and this is just a tiny fraction of what you will get, okay, because what I'm actually doing, there is a special app and program that I'm developing for Arabic speakers, and you can get access to that if you sign up to my newsletter. So follow the links down below and you can get a whole training package from me with this in, okay, and this will also be available if you join my 2030 Academy. Okay, again, you can sign up to register for that. The link is down below. When that academy goes live, you can join the academy. There'll be lots of training like this here, specifically focused for Arabic speakers of English as a second language. All right, so this is really going to help you. So if you want to get access to any of this, okay, do sign up for either of those, the newsletter and the academy. It's totally free to register your interest in both. All right, so try to practice then. To finish your practice, okay, for today, this. She has the cap on her head. She has the cap on her head. Brilliant. Okay. Now I want the next one. Don't tell me it's my fault. Don't tell me it's my fault. Good. He did the shopping yesterday. He did the shopping yesterday. Good. Okay. I heard about the ban. I heard about the ban. I heard about the ban. And the last one, she had a clear vision of what she wanted to do. She had a clear vision of what she wanted to do. Okay, so you can hear with these that what you're doing here is you're getting the right sound. If you're saying she had a clear vegan of what she wanted to do, that's not right, okay? If you heard about the bang, that's not right. If you did the chopping yesterday, that's definitely not right. We're not chopping anything, we're going shopping. Don't tell me it's my fault. No, it's my fault, not my fault, right? Okay, and she has the cap on her head should not sound like she has the cab on her head, because that's kind of crazy, right? You don't wear a taxi on your head. Okay, so look, I really hope this session has given you a little bit of free coaching there. I want you to try and practice this as much as possible. I'd be delighted if you could try to do this and spread the word to as many of your friends who are Arabic speakers about this, because the research shows that if you practice this, what you have to do is do this practice that I've given you there every single day. I would like you to do that, and when you do that for 28 days consistently, you will see a dramatic improvement in your pronunciation. So you have no reason now not to be able to improve things slightly for yourself. Please give this a go. And if you found anything that I've done in this podcast or other podcasts helpful for you, spread the word. And do feel free to buy me a cup of coffee because it enables me to provide more coaching like this for you, absolutely free of charge, giving you tips and resources that can help change your life and other people's. Plus, it enables me to give free coaching sessions to individuals around the world who really can't afford this. You know yourself how much the gift of English can change your life. If you're in the position to be able to do so today, please consider helping me to help others. The link is down below and it is gratefully appreciated. You've been great. Stay safe. Believe in yourself. I'll see you soon. Take care. And sorry to interrupt at the very end here. Just before I go, I would like to say a big thank you to all of you who listen to the podcast. Thank you for making it such the great show it is. I would like to also request something else. If you have found anything that I share with you here of help and benefit to you and would like to support my free podcast to continue remaining free for you, please do consider donating via the link below. You can find it, buy me a coffee, and it enables me to continue doing these podcasts and also supporting those of you who cannot afford high-level coaching. It really does make a difference, and thank you in advance. Stay safe and keep going.